Um, and so, why did you join DER?
I found DER last year, 2011. I was actually just had moved to the Bay Area, and I was doing a gigantic job search. So I reached out to a number of organizations and found DER through one of those organizations. It was kind of excitement at first sight, because not only was the board really enthusiastic about me joining DER, but the programs they had available were definitely geared toward those who were either beginning their career or right in the middle of their career, which was where I was, or just kind of on top of their game and just a leader in their sector. So DER just gave this great range of opportunities, from the free classes to the luncheons that we offer, on a pace scale that I could definitely swallow as someone looking for a position. So that is kind of how I joined it. That's how I continued to be part of it, because I saw the benefits it led for me, just as far as peer support, and that's how I joined it. Yeah. Kind of dwindled out that one.
No. That was great. Professional development level.
Absolutely. As what I've learned as far as being a DER member is I had the fortunate practice of just kind of jumping in and being part of the DER membership leadership from the get-go. For example, I just jumped in, I helped with their social events, and then I started helping with the luncheon. So I've been to every single luncheon for the last year, and what that has offered me is this wide range of kind of continuing education that I may have not sought out, but it has been so beneficial to my career. Little tiny things, from direct mail all the way to large capital campaigns, all the way to board management, to volunteer management. They're all part of every single nonprofit you join, no matter how large or how tiny. The nonprofit I'm working with right now has a $75,000 budget, and the nonprofits I speak to, there's the Children's Hospital of Oakland is here, the Stanford University is here. So we all have these borderline needs that we need to continue to learn, and DER offers that on all levels.
Great, that's really fantastic. Starting out.
Well, what most people will find out quickly when they work in the nonprofit world is fundraising is essential for every single program, regardless if you're just providing direct service or you're just doing the support of administration. Fundraising is critical obviously to the life of the nonprofit, and it can be as simple as writing a simple letter or going out there and starting an event. But having that fundraising in the back of the head will help the organization in such capacity that it's critical that everyone's thinking that direction, just kind of selling the nonprofit. And that doesn't sound quite right, I guess, but let me think. Because how I started out, as I was actually program manager, and I was working with underage youth, and I saw that, yes, I was doing a lot, and there was this disconnect between what I was doing and what the fundraisers were doing. So by my knowledge of what the fundraisers could take from that was critical, and so I was able to communicate better with the fundraisers, which in turn helped the organization as a whole. So that's kind of one of the thoughts I've had about why it's important.
No, that's great. Yeah.
The biggest benefit I've seen for the diversity of the membership is once one person has an ask out there, if they need to know something, or they have a job to fill or a job to find, the membership just comes in bulk. If I don't know someone directly, I know someone who will know someone, and that is critical for success in obviously in any environment, but especially in the nonprofit development department. So if I have a particular ask about art organizations, I could turn to literally anyone in the DER membership, and they'll at least know someone else for me to talk to if they don't have an answer for me. And that's shown over and over again. If I need to know someone in a certain geography group, I can just ask one person, and they'll lead me to 4 more people, which will lead me to 12 more people. And that has been the case over and over again in my experience. They're all been really easy to work with and opened, and I could call on anyone, and DER members seem to be just really enthusiastic about the profession in general.
Great, that's fantastic.